Hi everyone, welcome to Ericsson. This is our experience center. We're doing all the latest and cool things that is coming towards the industries. And today we'll talk about how to ushering the new potential of 5G in industrial IoT. We will talk about three main things. One is the perfect timing that we're stepping into right now, when IT, OT, and communication is merging. Second thing is, show me the money. How do I make money on this? And the third, giving you a couple of real-life examples. So let's go with number one, the perfect timing. We see that 4G and 3G and 2G was all made for consumer. 5G though is made for you, the industry. And new applications are coming that are demanding a totally new way of deploying networks. 98% of all connections in a factory is wired today. And we have cabling and cabling and cabling, kilometers of cabling. And as we're getting to the next step of Industry 4.0, when IT, OT, like what I'm standing and holding here, and communication is all merging to cyber physical systems, we need a much more reliable, stable communication. And that's what 5G has as a promise. So now you have been standing here or thinking, what is he actually wearing? This is one of the world's first exoskeleton that is smart. So when you put on this glove, it is wireless connected over 4G, and later we can do that also over 5G, so that you can walk around and get 20% extra strength. So if I would touch this organ, it gives me 20% extra strength in my hand. Super cool. This is when OT technology, like exoskeleton, is combined with wireless technology so that you can run around, and the IT equipment that I can actually configure how strong this hand gonna be. Just a fun fact. We are in the rise of wireless. In Ericsson, we see that this is three prime areas that is happening. The first step is the 2020 to 2024, which is the first phase when wireless step by step start to outgrow wired. Second phase is when we see a CAGR of 9% growth. And in 2030, we believe that we will look back at this time of cabling as something that was for the past. Similar as how strange it would feel to actually connect your phone with a cable today. Fixed telephony is dead, and it's mobile communication. Same thing, fixed communication in factories and industrial sites will be dead, and everything will be mobile. And we have gone through the journey: connect, collect, analyze, and then act. So connect with the network, collect the data, analyze the data, and then full action with AI machine learning. This is the journey that we're on. So what are we looking at? We're looking at the network. When you connect, that looks something like this. This is an industry connect. We have connected this one with the actual devices from Advantech over something looks like this. It's good that I have strong hand. A 4G antenna. And this is indoor, how it looks like, the smallest one. And we also have outdoor. Going to edge compute capacity, so nothing leaves your premise. This is what we contribute from Ericsson. And then we complement with the software stack from Advantech and the devices from Advantech. That's the perfect timing, how it all comes together. Now we step to the second chapter that we're going to talk about today, which is show me the money. So let me take this one off. And bring up the cash. Technology is great, but cash is king. Ericsson started to collaborate with KPMG and to see what is the business potential if you start to cut cables and enable full flexible production. Turned out that if you put all of it together, that reducing the waste, increase the flexibility, and introduce new digital services, that you can generate $1 per square meter per day. Call that POC to cash with KPMG. That $1, if you start to add that into 10,000 square meter factory over a year, it quickly ends up to be around $4 million of unleashed potential if you go fully wireless with 4G, later 5G technology, and reap the benefit of digitalization. So cash is king, and this is the type of analysis that we also do together with our partners like KPMG. Another latest analysis that we did is together with ABI Research. Look at what are the killer use cases, and we see that the asset tracking, AMRs, condition-based monitoring, all comes onto that list. And it turned out that you can generate a 10 to 20 times ROI over 5 years if you adopt cellular dedicated network like the one that I'm standing behind. And there is a cost of inaction if you don't start to do it now. We see this happening across the globe. US is now ramping up with smart manufacturing. We see China and the Asia market stepping up big time, and a lot of research has been done in Europe. So it's a race. Who's going to be the fastest and also the most competitive advantage. So cash is king, and we have seen that from many perspectives. So let's look into we have seen the cash, we have seen that there is a perfect momentum, but you need an ecosystem. You can't do this alone. So Ericsson, we partner up with local communication service provider like Telstra or China Mobile or AT&T, and then direct towards the enterprise. And in that triangle of trust, we're working very tight with Advantech on the device side. We're looking at application partners and strong system integrators. When those come together in triangle of trust, that's when the power lies in 5G. So let's look at a couple of examples. Let's get real. So in Ericsson, we have done now over 50 plus deployments in dedicated networks across the globe with 4G and 5G, and we will look into 3 of those. Let's get started with Atlas Copco, Orange, and Ericsson, where we actually have a lot of Advantech devices also being connected. Let's go to Belgium and look at the video.
Atlas Copco is known for its premium products. That's why we have the obligation to always make our products and production processes better. We have to make our factories more productive, and we believe we can do that by making them smarter.
We have deployed a 5G ready network with the smallest indoor antennas from Ericsson, connecting the shop floor.
This technology gives us the possibility to connect our machines wirelessly instead of the traditional way with cables. We can also connect now moving machines like AGVs, but the real exciting use cases will come when we can make use of the low latency, where we will try to push our production machines to the extreme limits.
Orange Belgium guarantees a secure mobile connectivity for the industry. Manufacturers are requiring this kind of setup. They need full availability of the system 24/7. In addition, they also want to have a protection of their data. Our network enables this.
I am very pleased with the collaboration between Atlas Copco, Ericsson and Orange. You know, when you push technology, it's quite challenging, but we all learned a lot.
Imagine when everything is connected, wireless, mobile, and fully flexible. The potential is enormous.
I think the factory of the future will be a lot more autonomous, have a lot more automation and a lot more intelligence. But we will always need skilled people.
Here we connect AGVs, autonomous guided vehicles, PLCs, programmable logical controllers in the machines, and camera sensors in a stable, secure shop floor LAN. Bring it all to life. Let's show the people behind the scene. We have people from Ericsson. We have great team from Atlas Copco working together with a local operator, in this case Orange, and good devices from Advantech, truly bringing the triangle of trust to life. Now I've been in Belgium. Let's move over to Germany, and this is where we stand. It's a production cell with a collaborative robot that mount steering wheels for Audi. Audi is a close partner of Ericsson, and we have worked many years together on setting the standards of 5G in production. This specific cell showcases URLLC, ultra reliable low latency communication. If the robot would have been on, as soon as I would step in with my hand here, it would have stopped. Down to millisecond requirement and a reliable network, you can in the future have open production cells without any fences. Audi is doing a lot of work setting the standards, and another German car producer that we're also very proud to announce that we have a full new greenfield factory with is Daimler. So Mercedes-Benz. Factory 56 was just recently launched. It's a 220,000 square meter factory, and the initial phase we connect 2,000 square meter with a 5G ready network. The production manager, they see the potential of wireless communication and the stability of cellular, that it can increase the production efficiency with 15% until already 2022. Significant benefit. And moving from Germany to Switzerland. Just before COVID-19 hit, we showcased one of the coolest demos down there. We call it Say 5G, but it's a single arm Yumi collaborative robot from ABB that is connected over real 5G network with Swisscom. Generate 1200 megabit per second with the camera recording that is needed, and we can get down to 4 milliseconds latency in this specific network to cope with the demand of a full collaborative robot. So let me explain how that worked. We set up one collaborative robot in the registration tent and one 2 kilometers away in the actual hall. And for people that maybe have seen the type of delegations that come to World Economic Forum, here is Angela Merkel, Donald Trump, and all the crazy princes and princesses. And having them with a stroke of a pen showing the value of a digital twin and controlling robots 2 kilometers away. So what it meant was that you take a pen, and when you write on a tablet, the robot do exactly the same thing 2 kilometers away. And you also see a representation of the physical world there, truly bringing the IT, the OT, and communication together into the cyber-physical system. That was our last showcase before COVID-19. Now we do these digital demos, but it's also okay. In summary, IT, OT, and communication is merging. We know that we're gonna cut a lot of cables together with Advantech and you as our partners. The wireless demand is rising, and there is significant cash to benefit from it. And it's not just theory, we're doing it live. Around in Germany, in Switzerland, in Sweden, but also in the US and in Asia. Thank you so much for joining me in this session and learn more about the potential of 5G. And please don't hesitate to reach out if you have more questions. Thank you.